We headed back to the Washington State Capitol with Taz News Tacoma for a second visit.
All right, let's see. Where do you want to go, man? You want to just revisit the places we went before and then try to find out other?
Yeah, we
just
do,
do more.
Well, that one was kind of that fish and game one was kind of long.
That one wasn't much. Let's go back over. You want to go back over to this first one? Attorney General and Department of Licensing. I think so. If I'm tracking up where we are. Really? Dang, that wind is cold. Woo!
Yeah, no, I was just gonna wear a jacket, but then I was
Oh yeah, because last time, last time all the buildings are like super hot.
Yeah, I know,
you know?
that's what I was worried about. I just want to get up in there and faint or something.
We can, we can probably do quick on this side and then just go back over to the belly of the beast on the other side. Oh, there we go. It's gonna cost a fortune to heat this thing, man. It's so big.
We only had a couple things in here, though.
Yeah. Well, remember we went down in the basement down here?
All the cafeterias.
Yeah. But we can talk about finding out about the AG offices. Like, how do we get access to go, talk to anybody there? We can do that. I think that's on. If I remember right, the Department of Licensing is right, so I think the AG is on the left.
Attorney General's right.
Yeah, on this side. Hi. Is this the Attorney General's office? Okay.
Once again, I'm telling you, I don't give you permission to record me.
Okay.
So if you want to please don't record me.
Okay, I don't need permission.
Okay. It looks like you're county sheriff's office. How can I help you?
For talking to somebody from the AG's office, what's the process to do that? Do you have to have a scheduled appointment, or is there walk-ins?
You have to go in online.
Okay.
There's a form. If you'd like, I can tell you how to get to that form.
Okay.
And are you wanting to talk to the Attorney General himself?
Or
have you come to a meeting?
Possibly. I just want to know the process first, like what that looks like.
There's a form online that you'd have to fill out.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no kind of like walk-ins or anything. It's all scheduled. Okay. You said that he does, or she. I don't know if it's a he or she, but they can do a meeting. Is that what you said? You can schedule something where they can meet somewhere else. Is that right?
If you want them to do a public speaking.
Right.
For an event.
Okay. Is there a fee typically with that, like for like?
I don't have any information on.
Okay. Because I know like some public speakers charge a speaking fee, but.
Is there any way you can find that out?
That you'd have to fill out the form because it is a request.
Okay.
So it's not a guarantee.
Okay. And where do we go to? You said there's a website.
Yes.
What can you?
Like, can I write it down for you gentlemen, and you could maybe read it for him or translate it?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Or I could tell it to you.
You can tell.
Since
Yeah, I'm
since
recording. Yeah.
So it's www.
Okay.
.a as in apple, T as in tiger, G as in girl, .wa.gov. And then when you get onto the main page, there's going to be a search engine, and it says, how may we help you? You're going to type in there event request, and then on there, you're going to type on where it says event request, and there's going to be two options, whether you want to do an event or have an actual meeting with him, whether it be phone or in person.
Right.
You'll click which form you want, and then from there, a form will populate onto your screen.
Okay. So if it was like a meeting, that just to come in here to have a meeting with the AG, that's the same process?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can never just come in and have a meeting.
Okay, cool. I think that's all the question I had. Do you have anything?
No, I'm good.
All right. Yeah, we just.
Can you hold on for one
Sure.
moment?
Yeah.
Attorney General's office will help you.
Apply in person at either the city police department or sheriff's office. So,
I don't know, do we want to go downstairs here?
city police department.
Eh.
I'm not really hungry.
Yeah, I just eat. Yeah. We can ask the same thing about the licensing, if there's any, walk-in process for the Department of Licensing, or if it's just basically
Okay, can I put you on hold, please?
talking to us.
Okay, hold on.
Are you talking to us? Yeah. Yeah, she's answering questions. We just checking out what all is run out of this office, and then what accessibility there is as far as meetings, and if there's any walk-in. She already answered that.
Yeah. So for
Yeah.
questions, I don't think I'm gonna be able to answer them since you are recording. That's something that we have a policy director that does all that stuff in
Okay.
public affairs.
Yeah.
And they do all the political stuff when it comes to answering your questions.
Okay, great.
So as far as answering any more questions, I don't feel comfortable
Okay.
or more knowledgeable about everything that goes in this office, so it'd be best if someone else did.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Well, thanks for your cooperation and helping us, directing us to the places that would be able to do that.
We also have the constituent services. We have a constituent services unit, and they could actually answer any questions we have.
Oh yeah, I gave them all that.
Okay,
They for the event and for the
great. Okay, cool. And you, maybe one of you can answer. You mentioned complaint. I think you were speaking to a phone call. What's that process? If there was a complaint that needed to be done, filed through the AG, is that also via the website that you gave?
We actually have a consumer protection division, and you can give them a call.
Okay, is that?
We can transfer you over. If you'd like, I can give you that phone number.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That phone number is 1-800
Okay.
551-4636.
Okay.
And then their hours are open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
that would be the time to call them.
Great, thanks. Yeah, and what's your name?
Jessica.
Thanks, Jessica.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, we can ask the DOL, I think, right?
Yep. How you doing, man?
Hi.
Go ahead. You know what
This is the Department of Licensing, is that right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. What kind of office accessibility is here? Like if we had to do some paperwork or anything like that, is there any offices that we can go and submit forms or things like that here? Or is this more just like the administrative side of that agency?
It's a secured building.
Okay.
That's all I feel comfortable saying.
Okay. What kind of business can the public do with the DOL here in this building?
You can send paperwork here.
Okay, and how do we do that?
You'd have to go to our website,
Okay, what's your website?
dol.wa.gov.
So as far as coming in person in the building, there's no business that the public can do here in person?
Just drop off paperwork?
Can we drop off paperwork here?
Yes, you can drop, well, it depends on what kind of paperwork it is.
Okay,
So if it's something you have to pay for, you can't drop it off here. 'Cause
Oh,
they can't
right.
Take money.
sure. But like submitting for like renewals of things and stuff like that, or
No, I don't think we do renewals. It'd be Lacey.
okay. So what kind of paperwork can be dropped off here at this office for the Department of Licensing?
I mean, there's lots of different, I'm just curious why you're asking. You're making me kind of uncomfortable.
Okay.
So-
Well, what is why do you feel uncomfortable?
I don't want you recording me.
Okay.
So if
You
could
are
please-
working in a public building.
Okay.
Okay, that was the wrong question. She left.
Okay. Maybe she's getting somebody that can answer questions.
Oh, weird.
Tell me if there's any signage on this whole side. Is there anything that signs that say anything here?
About filming?
And about anything?
Visitor's badge required.
Okay.
That's about it. And there's paperwork. That's about it. Pamphlets.
Okay. What do the pamphlets say? Or,
Dangers is real. It's just information about residency and, you know.
okay. Does it say
We'll
anything?
be friendly and helpful every time. They got a card on there that says that.
It says what now?
We'll be friendly and helpful every time.
Yeah, give me one of those.
That's kind of
Okay.
unless
Does
you
it have?
can-
Does it have? Does it say Department of Licensing or anything on there?
Yeah, it says on the back.
It does.
Yeah. Gives phone numbers and stuff.
Okay, that's funny. So, does it say anything about like information or front desk or anything like that?
Not really, no. Got locations,
Mm-hmm.
driver's guides, motorcycle guides, commercial
Yeah.
guides, stuff like that.
Okay. I don't see. That's what I don't get. Like, if this is the lobby, right? Some kind of information desk
Yeah, I know. And
or front desk, you
they
know?
ask information and they leave.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, what information can you give? Is what we're asking. Like, what can the public do here? What, you know? I don't quite get why there's hesitancy to answer that.
I think she just left.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can see if anybody here, if they do any cross pollination. Hey,
She
do you,
just kind of left us.
do you know?
Sorry.
Yeah. Do you know if do you have a number to call to see if anybody from that side of the building could?
Because we're different agencies.
Yeah.
So like, we don't have all of their directory and stuff like
Uh-huh.
that. It's like separated.
Okay.
So I wouldn't know who's like above her.
All right. Yeah. I didn't know if you had a number to be able to call, like, hey, can somebody come help somebody down here on this side of the building?
No,
I'm
we
not
don't
sure.
have, they're different agencies, so
Yeah.
we don't have their phone numbers.
Bummer. Okay. Maybe that's something you guys can try to do to help the public if they're, you know, for some reason somebody's not at their post, you know,
Sure. I mean, I can't answer any question you might.
for the AG
Well, I
side.
can't answer legal questions.
Sure,
But I
yeah.
can give you I can direct you to resources. That kind of.
Yeah. No, I think she did great. I think she answered everything we had for this side. We were gonna ask the same basic questions over there, and then she left. So, all right.
You know
Yeah.
where that door goes?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming
I
the
know.
office is back there, but I don't work
Okay.
on that,
Yeah,
that
I'll
agency.
go.
Do you know if there's are there public restrooms in the building?
Restrooms?
Anything
That's
open to the
the
public?
one that's
I can transfer you over right now.
before you here.
Huh? Oh,
There's one right across the hall.
Oh, there's right here. Okay, cool. Thanks. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go do that. If you want to wait here.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Oh, straight ahead.
Yeah. Let me go.
And to your left once you get through the door.
Okay. All right. I cut my.
If you want specifics, and have to look on the website and get that information, and then be able to answer specific
That's
questions.
kind of what the world's kind of doing.
Yeah, it is.
You know, and you go to-
Can't get information face to face.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, I'm saying with the website out there, it should answer most of your questions. That's the way it's set up.
Well,
this thing going now?
Now it's on.
All right. I just pull the battery and put it back in. All right.
Blinking.
Yeah, it should be good then.
Okay.
Okay.
Appreciate
All right,
it.
guys.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You have a good
Thank
day.
you.
Oh
You too.
yeah, I didn't
All
get
right.
your name. What's your name, sir?
My name's Oscar Green.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys. All right.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Have a good day, guys.
Did somebody come back over here?
Just the same lady, but she
Oh, is it?
back to us.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Ma'am, did you find out what paperwork you guys accept here?
She won't talk with the camera.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a reason you don't want to talk with the camera running, ma'am?
She's looking back to us.
Why are you still recording me?
Why is she in the public if she's acting like?
Yeah.
Well, the thing
I
is,
don't.
when you bring a camera in like that,
Well, yeah, it's not a gun or anything.
well,
I mean, it's
yeah,
just
some
to
people
get
don't want to be on
information.
TV. You know, usually have to have a sign agreement.
Not if you're in
Well, I kinda-
public.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially if you work for the public,
Right.
right? You don't have an expectation of privacy.
Right, but the whole idea there is that, you know, she's feeling like you guys are invading her privacy here. I mean, what's going
I think
on?
maybe they should get somebody else at the desk.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's fortunate that we're in the building of the Attorney General. Maybe somebody from the AG office can explain to her that legally she doesn't have an expectation of privacy in the public sector.
Right.
Right. And it's also for, I think somebody on the other side over here at the desk said the same thing. She doesn't want to be on video, and I recommend if you work in the public sector and you don't want to be recorded or interviewed or asked questions by the public, then you find a job in the private sector.
Yeah.
You know, does that make sense?
Yeah, somewhat, but the whole idea of decency, you guys, I mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
like, it's kind of intrusive here, what you guys are doing. You know, there's such a
How's it
thing as,
intrusive? That's our First Amendment
well,
right.
yeah.
I mean, It's kind of saying that we can't express our First Amendment
Right.
because
She's
they
not,
feel uncomfortable.
she's not the representative. We've got representatives for this.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but they put her at the front.
Well, yeah, if you can find them, we can talk to them.
Customers.
Sure.
That's for customers. You guys are not customers.
Really?
We're asking
No,
questions.
you're not customers.
We're asking questions.
How so? How have you determined
We
that
have, are you doing business with us?
we would like to? Yes.
What's your business?
We would like to know what business we can do, so then we can figure out what business
Yeah, I see
we
what
can
game
do.
we're playing here now.
How is that a
No,
game?
She's not gonna be able to help you guys, sorry.
Okay, you said there's a PIO or somebody that
Yeah, there's a phone number. If you want
Okay.
more information, contact that phone number, okay?
are they in the office? Could they come down and help?
Contact that phone number,
Okay.
set an appointment up, okay? Typically where you do business, you set an appointment up.
So anybody else can't come in and do business? They have to set up an appointment? Are the people that just came in, are you guys wanting to do business over here at the Department of Licensing? Okay.
Right,
We'll move on.
I don't think that they made an appointment.
right.
Are you saying they need to make an appointment?
They've got a business going on. You
Okay.
guys don't have the same kind of business going on.
How do you know what business we have?
Well, do you want any what services are you looking for?
What services can be done here? What business can be done here?
Yeah. Right now, we've got customers here that need to do business. They came here to specifically
Likewise,
to do
we have business
licensing
too. Yeah, we would like to know what business we can do so we can proceed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, get on the phone, make a phone call.
Okay, but the people,
For the
other
type of
people,
business that you want to do.
is that the same advice
So
you're going
like
to
if
give to
these
all the other
people behind
customers?
her, They ask the wrong questions and she starts crying and she takes off, then who's gonna take,
The
who's gonna
specific-
take care of
The
that?
specific business that you guys want to do would probably require an appointment. These guys don't need an appointment
Okay, have you made that determination?
because you're asking for information which
Mm-hmm.
she doesn't have, I don't have.
Okay. How do you know that they're not going to ask questions that
I
of
don't
the same
know.
nature?
I haven't even got a
Right.
chance to get
But
to
you've
them
made
yet.
you've made the determination that there's a
We
difference.
haven't even got a chance to talk to them yet.
Right. So then my request of you then
And we can
is not
play this-
to.
We can go around in circles.
Well, you're
on
making
and
a
on until you make
determination
that phone call.
without finding out what business we want to conduct or what business they want to conduct. So
You
my
guys have already told me what business you want to conduct.
my request of you is to find out from the other customers and see if your assessment is
Well,
accurate.
we asked you information just a little while ago and you said you didn't work in this area, you didn't know about this area.
Exactly, as far as
But this part you do know about.
I know there's a young lady here that's being intimidated by you guys being here right now.
Okay. That's unfortunate. We do not want to intimidate anybody.
Well, that's what's going on. Can't you see that?
No, I can't.
Okay, well, he can.
It don't make no sense, so you should
Well,
put
no.
somebody that don't have a.
No, well, the fact is, customers not coming here with cameras.
But you got
there's
cameras in
there's
here.
two customers with cameras right here.
So wonder if the customers didn't like the cameras, are you gonna shut them off?
The whole point is, this young lady's being intimidated by you guys being here. That's disrupting the business.
Okay. I'm not personally responsible for someone else's feelings. Each person is personally responsible for their own feelings. I don't take ownership of another person's feelings. To say that I am personally responsible for another person's feeling is akin to emotional slavery. And I just don't control another person's feelings. I control my
You
own.
don't control another
Yeah.
person's feelings, right?
Yeah.
The fact is that she's not behind that counter because you're standing here.
Okay. That's her choice, not mine.
Right.
Okay.
So, what are you looking for?
What business can the public do here? Obviously, we have customers coming in to do business. I would like to know what all can be done.
Okay.
It's a simple question.
There's not much else I can say to you. I've already explained it to
Okay,
you.
then that's cool. I mean, I appreciate you trying to help. We'll just wait and see maybe if somebody can answer the question. We'll hang out. Or at least I will. I'm not going to speak for my friend. He can come or go as he pleases. He's a free human.
Okay.
No, you said I couldn't go.
Okay, guys.
All right, thanks, Oscar.
Yeah, no, I just wait the lady.
Oh, yeah.
I apologize.
It's okay.
For you guys having to wait here.
I have a interview scheduled at 3 o'clock,
Okay, yeah.
and I need some form that I need to fill in first.
Okay, got it. Yeah, yeah.
I got a bathroom myself.
Yeah, Armin.
She in lunch or break time?
Yeah, she's on break right now.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Get out of the middle of the walkway.
Excuse me, do you have access to this document so I can write on it?
So that would be a great place to start. Where you could actually place that.
I just need to fill this out before the meeting. You said that they have a copy.
Yeah, we got a guy in the internal general, he's on the phone making,
Just need to.
hopefully get us some help, but he's on the other side, so
They don't help their neighbor.
they don't help the other.
They don't help their neighbor.
The lady that was talking to us on the other side left and got replaced by a guy, so.
The one that said she didn't want to be recorded.
Yes.
That's the one that was there last time we were here, right?
Yeah. She came out the back door, but then he took her back in.
I mean, I sympathize for the lady. She's obviously distraught, but
Yeah, she was back there crying.
but why?
Yeah, so wrong place for her to work.
Yeah, if she can't work in the public and engage with the public, she needs to find a job in the private sector, or a job where she doesn't have face to face with customers. There's plenty of jobs where you can do work without engaging with people face to face.
I'm telling you, next time I'm bringing sunglasses in it, but man, that dude was giving me a dirty look the whole time.
Who? Oscar?
Oscar.
Well, I'm glad. Is this thing still going?
Yeah.
All right, I'm glad we figured that out because it's my backup. It's actually my primary camera. This thing is the GoPro's great.
Well, should we move on or should we wait?
You can roll if you want to go.
No, dude, I'm with you, man.
All right. Yeah, that's why I said like that. I want to say I think this is interesting. I think there's obviously a standoff right now of somebody that's in a public job, not willing to do their job, and there's members of the public wanting services. So it's the pretty basic questions, like what does this office do? Like what business can the public do here?
I could take papers, but I don't know what kind of papers.
Right, yeah. We don't take money. Okay, I understand that. Don't want to take the blood money here. We have ways of washing the money. The blood money gets turned into a different subsidiaries, different shell corporations.
If you look at that, man, we've only been here a little bit of time, and my batteries are already dying on my camera.
Well, I mean, you don't have to run the whole time. I've got great batteries, so if you want to save yours for whenever,
When we get Russell down.
Sure. If there's any.
Well, that's where your GoPro comes in.
Yeah. If there's any, other response or engagement, if it's just us talking, I would recommend save your battery.
Yeah, I couldn't even find my footage from last time. I don't know what I did.
Well, this one, we had a missing file from this one, from the GoPro last time too.
Oh.
Yeah, it was weird. But that's why I had to back up. She was able to find where the footage was missing, overlap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so she filled in the gaps with the phone footage, which isn't as good a quality. And
How's your camera?
yeah, the camera's, because it's got a built-in stabilizer. So everybody's like, man, your stuff's so steady, especially for a blind guy. I'm like, well, it's not me. It's just mounted to my chest and it has a built-in stabilizer.
No, it's all you, man.
It's the Zen. Yeah. There's an aspect of that. But I also have this, I usually hold my cane and then the selfie stick with it, so it kind of makes it a monopod,
Yeah.
So it's grounded to the floor.
Yeah, I was coming back from doing an audit at one of the post office, and I seen the sheriff's car just flying down the center lane, no lights, nothing. So I whipped in, I parked somewhere because I seen where he went. So I went there, and then when I went back in there, it was a sheriff's department. And no, they were not friendly. Then I was like looking at my camera, and I was like, I had no life left. And I'm like, okay, I'm not hanging out here, man. This is gonna get bad, And then they ended up following me for a while and stuff. I went through
Just for you trying to figure out what they're doing?
exactly. I was like, because they had a north and a south building right there, and I go, north and south, is that two different divisions? And he just kind of looks at me and stuff and gives a little smirk, and I'm like, okay, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
He goes, it's our station, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay, I'd better get out of here. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely going back there because. that was
Yeah, we can go.
the way it was.
If you want to go next door and check on our friend facilities,
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm down.
see if our friend facilities is working today.
What's his name again?
That's what he said his name was facilities.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, oh yeah. I forgot.
He's like, I'm facilities. Wait, what's your name? Facilities. Like, you wait, so your name is facilities? They say, yes, that's my name. I'm like,
Well, you need to work in a different facility.
It's like, okay.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
You hear that that high desert?
Got arrested in Vegas?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Then the whole ordeal out there at that, what was it, a security place or whatever? That they were filming at and they all lost their mind.
Mm.
Excuse me, do you guys need like licensing help?
Yes.
I don't work in that office, but if you're looking to get licensed, it isn't a public, they don't like do like licenses and stuff here at this office. They would do it out of like, they have like different locations where they would do licensing, the actual licensing.
So where do you know?
I wouldn't be able to tell you that because I don't work in that office. I just know that they don't do the licenses at that desk in particular.
She said Lacey. There's an office in Lacey.
You can
There's some information.
Yeah.
I can look it up on Google.
Here,
If you like.
Okay.
Or right there.
I'm gonna go behind the thing and work. I might cry because I don't know what I'm doing, but he can film me.
Where they live? Lacey? Yadav?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've seen a couple people come to the other door. They look through the window, but
Mm. Yeah, we could just go downstairs and
sneak back up and shoot.
no, just to walk around, you know. Or is there an upstairs that we have access to?
There's an upstairs. I don't know.
Hey Taz, let's just check it out. Taz, let's just check it out, man.
I'm okay. I forgot. Oh, it says employees only.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I forgot, man. I forgot.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah. Well,
Wait for you with me.
do you want to pop downstairs, or do you want to go?
I'll go to another one.
You can go to another one.
I don't think she's coming out ever.
Yeah.
I think she retired.
I don't know, man. Like, because that's the thing. Like, if they called for some kind of security response, you know.
Well, yeah, I'd like to wait for that.
Right. Exactly. Like, if they called for law
But I
enforcement or
thought
somebody.
Oscar was security.
He said safety.
Oh, safety.
So I don't know what that means. You know, I don't know what exactly he's trying to say that is, but safety. I don't know, bro. It's wild. Definitely wild.
I trip how people get with cameras and,
Hmm.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounded like somebody popped out and went back in.
Yeah, they popped out, but they went right back in. Not out of that door that she went in, but
Yeah.
I think she was having a breakdown. She just gave us her back and then just started like,
Mm.
it was so weak that day that I had the problem at that one post office, then I had the other problem. I started off the day so good because I went in, I got told pass at the one place, and they apologized and everything, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have a good day. It went shit quick.
Yeah. Let me ask this other guy if he's willing to figure out how to help us.
Sounds good. Hey, bye-bye. Hi there.
Hey,
How can I help you?
you said you're willing to Google like locations for the.
For the Department of Licensing?
Instead of locations, can you try to get us a number for this office so we can try to talk to somebody?
Yeah.
No, you said you don't have access to the directory.
Right,
I don't know
so
if you
try
can.
and look on Google, but it's based on my own Google research.
Yeah. No, it's a human helping another human. You're not acting on behalf of the Attorney General's office. I get you.
Just wanted you to take a look at these cards that they have over there.
Which one?
So,
It's will be friendly and helpful.
Do you want to give them a call? Do you have a number that you can call them with, or no?
Yeah.
If you don't want to give them a call, that's fine. But
that's a different division. It'd be the division on the west side. Let me try and find it. Sorry.
Hey, would any of these numbers here be it?
So if you're, I mean, it depends what you're calling about. So I think that first one might be to the front desk. But
To
again,
this
like I
front
said,
desk?
I don't work for that
Yeah.
agency,
Right.
so it's like my knowledge on how they operate and everything is
Oh,
for this
kinda
stuff.
figured it out.
So.
All right. You want me to call that?
it's up to you, man. If you want to.
There's also, I know, there's these phones over here. I think that they actually are theirs for customer service kind of stuff.
Oh.
So if you did want to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
So they'd be behind you, sir.
Okay.
If your phone could show you behind the building.
You got it.
Driver's license question. You want the phone?
Sure. Which one?
I'll give it to you.
All right. Is there a speaker option
No, it's
on the receiver?
nope.
Is there a volume button? Do I try to turn it up?
There ain't nothing. It's just flash, redial, and hold.
Hmm.
Watch it come and answer the phone right here. I'd be like,
Were you upstairs too when they were sitting? Yeah. Okay.
Hold music.
It's Brenda? Her name's Brenda.
Mm-hmm.
Emily for Hector?
Yep.
Perfect. Hello. I'm Jennifer. Nice to meet you.
Is that the last customer other than us?
that was the one that had the interview.
Oh,
He
yeah.
must have called in.
Yeah, he may have an appointment.
He's got a.
Do.
Oh, it is ringing in there. Oh, that was the other side.
What's
that
that?
was the other side. That was ringing. I thought it was this phone.
What was it?
I thought the phone was ringing in here. And it was actually across the hall.
Oh, yeah, the AG office.
That'd be weird.
Well, I think I'm done with the phone hold game.
Got it.
Let's see if anyone else over here can.
Sorry, CRJ, isn't that, you said you wanted?
That's like the driver's license.
Lady popped down and looked at his one back.
Oh yeah.
Not the lady that was, she was helping.
That would be what's called hits. They do handle like the prisoner information. That would be under the, so I can transfer it over just one moment.
Sir, is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, I know you said you don't have the directory for the Department of Licensing, and that phone goes to like specific driver's license stuff. And
Yeah, their customer service line.
yeah, do you know if can you try to find us a number to get a hold of anybody that works across the hall or anybody from that department?
What are you looking for specifically?
Just a representative of the agency that can just answer basic questions about what the business the public can do here at the information desk.
Well, I know that's not a public counter, so I don't know what more information I can help with since they are a different agency than us.
You said it's not a public counter?
No, that's not. So they don't renew license or driver's license like we said earlier.
It's open to the public, but they don't provide public services.
Okay, yeah. So I guess that's what we're asking is that somebody that works from that agency to be able to explain what interactions they do with the public here at this desk. That's really all. The same question I asked you guys. You know.
So they mainly would facilitate business for the Department of Licensing.
Yeah, and that's pretty vague, right?
Well,
They said we could
not-
drop
they
papers
don't do
off,
the
but they didn't
licensing
say.
and stuff like that, but they would obviously let guests into the offices.
Yeah.
They would answer the phone and redirect calls, that sort of thing. Just like
This is like a business office as opposed to a licensing place where you go to get your license.
Yeah, no, I'm tracking that. But she said the lady there, the answer, like one or two answers she did give us was that they do receive paperwork if people wanted to turn in paperwork there. And so then we asked, well, what kind of paperwork, and she didn't want to answer our question.
That's probably true. I don't know because I don't work in that division or that department. But I think she was just feeling too overwhelmed. Probably couldn't answer.
She may have misspoke, but I think that the types of documents they receive are business documents.
Yeah.
I don't know that they receive things, they get things on.
Well, yeah, and
but I don't know.
yeah, that's right. I'm not asking you to speak on their behalf. I was just asking if you can try to find me somebody that could speak, from that agency. Since you guys are
Somebody in their public affairs office.
Yeah, any assistance. Since you guys are neighbors here, I figured that you would be able to help us find somebody that works here. Or is this like it's like a Dr. Seuss, like like a like there's a.
It's not that nefarious.
This side of the aisle, we have stars on our tummies,
We two different agencies. We conduct business differently. We run our agencies.
Yeah, but I mean, you never had this happen where like if nobody's manning that side of the aisle, like you guys don't.
They're usually manning that side of the aisle.
You can't help out and be like, hey, you guys got somebody down here. Can you come send somebody down?
Yeah, but it's usually a different type of scenario. It's not somebody asking questions about what the counter does. Usually that's something that they would answer there. Or the supervisor for that could answer.
Sure.
So
How could we get a hold of that person?
Yeah, I mean, we realize it's not your agency, but we appreciate any assistance that you can give in that. So.
Good so far. You ready?
Because that phone line, I think, was going specifically to driver's license stuff, and that's not really what we were asking about.
Well, that's
so.
what happens when people come in. They still assume that this is
Sure. Yeah.
counter where they do license
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And so they direct them there so that they get the answers that they need.
Yeah. Cool.
Most people that come in here for business purposes with their agency or our agency have a specific purpose for
Right, they already knew ahead of time what kind of business can be done. Yeah, and we just don't. We don't know that. That's what we're trying to find out. So, and I think you guys did well, like, for explaining what we can do here at this side. We were just hoping for the same kind of interaction over there, and we're still waiting for that information. So, appreciate it though. Thank you for being assistive. And yeah.
Supervisor for over there, since your counter's unmanned, I guess if they're still asking the same question.
Yeah,
business is
actually,
conducted.
when I was back in the back and making phone calls,
Okay.
see if we get somebody to come down. So
Cool.
Again, you know, I don't know how soon that's gonna happen. They're
Okay.
looking for somebody to come down and rep, have that conversation, hopefully, you guys.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Is it that hard to answer a question that's so generic?
I mean, seriously.
So,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm sure you understand that.
No, I actually don't. Like, if I, you know, my understanding would be if I was working at an information desk, I would know the ins and outs of my job and know what kind of information I can give out to somebody that came to my desk. You know, I would know the business of the business I was representing and be able to
Well, I
speak
think
to that.
When people come and ask a specific question, I think they know how to direct that.
Yeah, the challenge with this is that not everybody's photogenic, not everybody
Yeah,
wants
sure.
to be on camera.
Yeah,
So
no,
that's a challenge right there. Is
Yeah.
that, you know, if I'm doing business right, I would know that information.
Yeah.
But somebody points a camera in
Yeah.
my face, all of a sudden it's like I don't want to be on camera. So
yeah.
it
Well,
creates that issue.
the cameras are not hidden, right? They're open.
Well, normally we don't have cameras coming in here.
Okay, but yeah, you said candid camera, so this is I'm
Right,
clearly
well,
recording in the open, right?
Okay.
And
you get the point there. I mean,
What I was
the
trying to say is still can be intimidating.
yeah, it's
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I understand. I understand
don't
that.
think you understand that
Well,
part.
you know what's crazy?
No, I do. I do.
Everybody's
Yeah.
afraid of this camera, but you guys got cameras over here. You don't have people coming in, oh, well, you got me on camera, I'm running out. You know?
Yeah, well, there's this, the whole thing is that some camera, the hidden camera, the camera's just there unconsciously. These camera, when somebody's pointing right in your face,
Yeah.
you know, that's, you know, it's like, am I talking to you or am I talking to the audience or the camera?
True. Maybe everybody.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
public, right?
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Right.
Is that
I mean, I'm standing right here, I'm talking to you
Sure.
guys. It doesn't bother me.
I appreciate that. You know, and I think that if,
Because
and
you
if
had a show.
Well,
You already had a show.
Well, yeah, but still, you know, the thing is, it doesn't bother me, but I'm not everybody, you know.
Yeah.
The thing is, you know, obviously the AG staff had no problem with it either, but not
well,
everybody has
our,
that.
our friend on this side has requested not to be on camera, but
Yeah, well, that's appropriate, right? I mean, you guys are
You can make-
respecting that, right?
well, no, we've been recording her, and you absolutely have the ability to request not to be on camera. But if
Yeah.
you work in the public sector,
Uh-huh.
right, then if the public says no, then you have to, you know, serve the public or find another job, basically, right? If you can't serve the public because of recording devices,
Well,
then
I don't know if the job description requires you to be on camera, though.
if it's to interact with the public, which you know, this is
I mean,
a
I'm
public lobby.
interacting with you, but
yeah.
the thing is your friend's pointing a camera in my face.
Yeah.
My job is, I can talk to you.
Sure, sure.
Should I be talking to the camera too?
Oh.
That's not in the job description.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I would recommend speaking to the person holding the camera. You know.
Well, I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
No, I think the job description of being in the public sector means dealing with the public.
Do you think
right?
just because you're talking to him that he's not filming you?
No, I see the camera right
Well,
there.
that's what I'm getting at. It's just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But there's another aspect that we haven't really touched, and that's not necessarily accountability, which is the whole kind of underpinning of this, but the accessibility. So for me, I can't see, right? So I take audio, video notes
Right.
to refer to later.
Okay.
So when I'm out interacting with people, you'd be surprised how many times people are upset about a camera, and they'll either mouth something or gesture, you know, or do a gesture towards me, and I don't know until I get home and somebody reviews the video, like, well, that person was doing these things right in front of your face, right? So I can take audio, video notes and refer to that later about the encounter, like.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
So that's
yeah.
like a reasonable accommodation for effective communication is the language in the Americans with Disabilities Act, and so even if that wasn't the case, right? There's the First Amendment, which my friend here is exercising, right? He's testing the public access and public officials' competency to respect the First Amendment, right? Freedom of the press,
Right,
specifically.
okay. Yeah,
So
yeah, it's all good.
yeah, and if somebody is uncomfortable with the press recording, you know, them in their public capacity, then I recommend finding a job in the private sector
You won't believe how many of these we do.
Yeah.
That the people don't know their own rules and regulations of them.
Yeah.
And I've been to so many different post offices
Right.
teaching them their
Right.
own rules and regulations.
Yeah.
and stuff.
Okay.
And-
Yeah.
And so that, you know, that's kind of what we're doing here. You know, we're just
Yeah.
seeing if everybody's transparent to what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well,
Yeah,
I hope
you've
that
been-
answers
you've been
some of the
pleasant.
questions, right?
You've been helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, okay.
and you have too.
Oh yeah, everybody on this side is too. AG side, you guys you've been great.
Okay, yeah, so I'm not sure what else I can answer for you guys.
Yeah, I guess just we'll wait for response from supervisor or somebody to speak to that.
All right, yeah.
Do you have it? You know if they're actually somebody's coming down or if
Well, I
it's
just made a phone call. They're trying to find a person to come down and hopefully answer questions, you know.
yeah,
That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be
Okay.
great.
cool. What was your function? Are you part of the Department of Licensing?
Yeah, I'm the safety manager.
Safety man. So what does that entail?
Safety.
Well, sure, but like it means like specifically for the site, or does it mean for like the entire agency for the state of
For the whole
Washington?
agency.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would that include like office safety, making sure people know how to pick up boxes without hurting themselves and things like that? Is that what you're talking about with safety?
Some of that too, yeah, yeah.
Or are you talking more on security?
Like both.
Oh, both. Okay.
That's the reason I'm talking to you right now.
Oh, okay. Well, because safety doesn't necessarily equate security,
Yeah.
right? That's
Well,
why.
Yeah, in my job, we do a little bit of both.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I was asking for if you
Yeah.
could speak more directly what you meant by safety.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
So you got a bunch of different hats that you wear.
That's pretty much
you
true.
go.
You said a show. I missed something. Were you
He had a Christian show before.
Yeah.
like
I
a
did.
TV show?
Yep.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
I did. Yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
I did it for 2 years.
Yeah.
Videotape.
So you're familiar with the camera then? You're-
Oh, yeah. Oh, camera doesn't bother me. Yeah. Yeah.
Right on.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys other than somebody should show up shortly, but,
Okay.
you know, other than that, just hang tight, I guess.
Do you have a number that we can call to talk to? Like you said, the PIO, right, or something like that. Do you have a
Yeah.
number for them that we can get?
I can get it for you.
That'd be great because
Yeah.
you know we may not want to stay for another 30 minutes here because we have other places. The campus is huge. Like we want to go talk to
Oh.
other places.
Okay,
So.
so you guys just going from Bill, is that it?
That's it, man. We're just checking out,
Okay.
saying hey.
Yeah, let me get your number.
All right, appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
And yeah, again, I appreciate everybody over here helping out. So, and I forgot, was it Jessica or Jennifer?
Jessica.
Jessica. And I didn't. Can I get your names over here?
Yes, Aaron.
Evan.
Aaron.
Aaron.
Yes.
Okay. And was there a third?
guy in the middle.
Okay. Yeah. Can I get your name too?
My name is Patrick.
Patrick. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you had left while we were talking to Oscar. All right. So yeah, I appreciate you guys trying to help and help us figure out
No,
what.
we don't come in and try to intimidate anybody. We try to educate and educate ourselves at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, so if we did, we're sorry. You know.
I think some people just get comfortable with that kind of, you know.
They feel scared, like under pressure.
Yeah. Well, it's like Aaron, when you were trying to say, well, I'll look it up myself, like on Google. Like I think you were trying to communicate. I don't want to represent the AG and give you wrong information and say the AG's office gave me. And I perfectly understand that. Like I think that's that line where everybody's like, "Ooh, I'm on camera. I got to be very careful with what I say," you know. And so it's not that.
I sound better all the time.
Well, nobody wants to give out bad information.
Yeah.
You know, that's not our business at all. We like to give out good information because we're here to help.
I appreciate that. Yeah. We would like, since the public doesn't really get to have much direct say in how the money that is taken from the public by force is used, we would like to be able to check in on how that money is being used and then make sure that, you know, people aren't being extorted any more than we can possibly limit.
Well,
So.
I'm sure I agree with all of the fundamentals of that.
Yeah. Well,
I understand.
taxation basically like funds a lot of this property, right? And probably salaries and
services, yes.
yeah. So and I think taxation is theft because it's no matter if you agree to pay the taxes or not, it will be taken from you. And so I think that's
The phone number's right here.
you know, unjust.
She's
Yeah.
the one that you guys
So,
are talking to.
yeah.
She's not
Yeah.
involved.
No, I just, I encourage people to try to find ways of solving, because a lot of the money that is used from taxation is done to try to help society, to help people, and so I don't think that's the argument. The argument isn't that. It's how do we get the money? If the money is gotten through, if it's ill-gotten gains, right? If it's through theft, then do the ends justify the means? And I don't believe it does, because that leads to all kinds of horrendous things. If we have that outlook at life. So, but thanks, Patrick. Hey. Yeah.
It's always good to have people that think different ways.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, echo chambers don't really produce growth, right?
I agree.
All right, great. Thanks, Patrick. All right. I didn't get it. I'll give you a card though if you're interested. All right. Working in.
Yeah, hey, I get a card too.
You want one too? All right, I'll give you a card, Oscar.
Yeah.
How do I get one to you, man, Patrick?
I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Oh, you got a double decker going on.
Yeah.
No, so, I want your name, man. I want this card name.
Well, that's my contact info, so you can
What's your
you can email or call me.
That's not your name, man.
Yeah.
What's your name?
So
It's Bob.
you can call me any name you want. Yeah.
Just don't call you late for dinner, right?
No, seriously. Like I think names don't really describe who I am.
I just want to
right?
know I'm addressing.
I will respond anyway. Like
No, I was just saying formally, informally. I want to know.
however you want to address me. It's fine.
You want information from me, but you won't give me none. How does that work?
I just gave you information. I just gave you my contact information.
No, well.
You didn't give us a card.
Huh? Do you need one?
If you have a personal card, sure.
One only.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay. So Blind Justice.
Yeah, that's the channel that I run with YouTube and Facebook. Yeah.
Taz is doing Tacoma.
Yeah. He goes out in Tacoma. We partner up and stuff. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, guys, keep going. I mean, he's got the information. He's got.
Oh, he's got the PIO. All right, great.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Appreciate that, Oscar.
All right.
And thanks for chatting. Hopefully,
Yeah. Well, and you guys, you say you're going to other offices, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is this gentleman behind you? Does he work with the DOL?
Yeah. Yep.
Is that one of the supervisors we're waiting
He's
on?
security manager.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they would be able to get like.
It's the same. Everybody gets confused. They think they can do licenses here. But this is what part of what we're doing is informing the public. We have public channels that the public can say, hey, if you want to do licensing work, this isn't the place, right? Now that we have that information, hopefully we can get the information of what you can do here if the public can do any business, and that way it will hopefully prevent people from coming in doing this all day long. I want to renew a license. Does that make sense?
Perfect. Yeah, makes sense to me.
So,
Yeah.
all right, cool.
Yeah, all right.
Appreciate it, guys.
Hey, guys.
And gals, Jessica. All right.
You too.
You too. All right, man. Where to?
Well, wait, that's a fishing game.
We can go up. Remember, we can go up through the thing.
Yeah.